All right, so I finished recording the video. I am at Wawa right now getting gas, using Wawa rewards. And you know, one thing about rewards is there are so many out there. I would love to use just one, but that's kind of impossible. Well, not impossible. It's just that certain gas stations or convenience stores, they have certain rewards and certain products available at those. Like I'm at Wawa, you got Sheetz, you got Circle K, you got Buc-ee's, you got Exxon, you have BP, you have all of them out there. It's redundancy. It's just too much to keep track of. But I use my Wawa rewards points today. I use 500 points to get like 15 cents off the gas. So let's see what the damage is today. So as you can see, I paid $3.89. The regular price for gas for regular is $4.04, and $77 with 19 gallons, 19.843 gallons. So that's what we are working with today. So I am going to go in my car, well, in my Armada, and add my fill up to the app. So if you don't already know, well, you probably already know. It depends on, you know, what you do. I use the Carfax car care app, and I use the GasBuddy app to track my gas spending. They work pretty decent for me. I use them to make sure that I know what I'm spending at each fill up, each week, each month, or, you know, every quarter, every 6 months, every year, whatever the case may be. So that's what I do to track my gas. Oh, let me see what I paid last time. The last time I put gas in this Armada, it doesn't say. Wait. Let me put this in here. The last time I put gas in here, it was $86.66, $4.50 a gallon. So right now, let's see. My mileage is 131,647. You put your mileage in there. Then you put how many gallons you got. 19.843. And then the total cost was $77.37. And waiting for this to populate. Boom. So if you can see there, I don't know if you can see how clear you can see that, but between the last fill up and now, I got 19.5 miles per gallon in my Nissan Armada. So now I'm going to go to my GasBuddy app. What was that mileage again? 131,647. This one is laid out a little differently. So my 390. So I have to adjust that, and then I had 77.37. I don't know why I had to look back. And this automatically calculates the gallons after you put the price per gallon and the total price. This calculates all of that. Oops, I messed up. I was pushing too many things. All right. So, wait. I gotta fix that. That is not correct. 737. Almost messed me up. And then 131,647. All right, 19.5. I drove 386 miles on that tank. All right. Oops. Get this started up. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm going to get to driving. Don't know where I'm driving to at the moment, but we are just getting out of the house, enjoying the beautiful weather. Take a look outside my windshield and see what we're looking at right here. I know it took a minute for that to adjust the white balance and all of that stuff, but we're at the Wawa in Joppatown, and I'm about to hop on 95, head to, my lips ashy? I don't know, looked ashy for a minute. I'm gonna hop on 95, head down towards Baltimore, and just see what's up for the day. And I will get back to y'all in a few. I am taking a pit stop in the videos that I was making because I am going to a restaurant recommended by a friend of mine, Olivia Chapman. It's an Indian restaurant called Unavu. So I am going to, since I thought about it and I'm hungry, take a trip over there to try out this food. It's Indian cuisine. And I'm all for it. So we're gonna go check that out, see what that's about, see if it's good, and see if this is going to be something that I can recommend to all of y'all who follow me. If you're in the Baltimore area, if you're visiting the Baltimore area, if you're a foodie, all that good stuff. So look, we're just gonna go ahead and do that. I don't have anything else really planned today. I had some random things that I wanted to do. However, it's just not going to fit in a 24-hour period, if you know what I mean. Not unless I decide to road trip it, and I don't feel like road tripping it. I am not in the mindset for a road trip, so this is what we are going to do. Right now, I am on Boston Street in Baltimore. I guess I'll let y'all see where I'm going. Let y'all check out my drive. Again, I'm on Boston Street, and as you can see, sky looks good. I don't know what they're doing over here to the left. Looks like a little I don't know, food truck over there, and people just, oh wow, what is that? Looks like craft beer and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I'll swing back by there on the way back. We'll see what the day holds. Yeah, hopefully the look, I am honestly hoping that the weather holds, and you know, this is where we are for the rest of the summer or spring right now, because summer's in a couple of weeks. So we'll see how things go from here. Again, hopefully the weather will hold up and we won't have any more nonsense going on. So let's turn the camera back around so you can see your boy out here in these Baltimore streets. Traffic is a little thick right now in this little part, but hopefully it will get a little better. All right, so I am passing Johns Hopkins in downtown Baltimore. I am on Washington, passing Madison. Yeah. And you know what? While I'm out here, I might be able to get some good photos if I decide to pull out my Lumix and take some pictures. I think that'd be dope, especially if I can come across some vacant housing in the area. Let me spin the camera around to show you my view. A lot of this land out here, this area out here, Hopkins bought up and redeveloped into whatever they're, using it for. I don't know if it's student housing, doctor housing, who knows what they got it for, but it's out here. 3 more lights, I'll be turning on East Preston Street. And I think I need to hurry up and get over in this left lane right quick. All right, we got enough room to do that. All right, so I'm turning down on East Preston Street, and that'll be something to photograph. And you know what? These railroad tracks that's above me, my train to and from work actually goes across these tracks on its way to DC and then back on its way to Edgewood. So yeah, interesting. These houses on this section of Preston Street are not too bad, but they're row houses. A lot of them look like they have been refaced with brick. They look fairly updated, but I don't know. I don't live out here and I don't frequent this area. So what is this I'm passing? This is Broadway. So if I would have turned right on Broadway, that would have took me to North Avenue, and I would have been near the Blacks and Wax Museum. If that's something that y'all want me to go to and take y'all to, let me know in the comments below. And one day when I have some free time, I will take y'all through there. As we are going further up on Preston Street, it does look like a lot of these have been refaced. So this is North Carolina Street. If I'd have took a left and went back down that way, I would have went past the Baltimore City Health Department, where I used to work with school health. I was a storekeeper down there for several years from, I don't remember what year I started there, but probably from 2002 to 2006, because 2006 is when I started working at Department of Energy as a security officer. Doing a little bit of road work out here. So our next turn is going to be on Greenmount. Yeah, they are doing a lot of work on this street here. Probably some water main. Yep, water mains. I see those pipes over there. So I wonder if they had water main breaks. Yeah, it looks like that because they have done a lot of work on this street up here. And a lot of these row houses look refaced. Yeah, a lot of this looks pretty redone. So we're about to make this right turn right here on Greenmount. Probably heard the GPS in the background say that. Up there, I don't know what that building is up there. This joker in the car next to me was sticking her head far out the window, smoking on a joint or a blunt or whatever she was smoking on, looking crazy. All right, let's see. Not a bad ride as I'm taking the cemetery off to the right here. Looks closed. Yeah, not bad. Not bad views out here in Baltimore City today. Nice, bright, sunny day. This cemetery is pretty big. All right, so we are about to cross over North Avenue. I am rather thirsty at the moment, so I hope Unavu has some good Indian beverages, a 6'3" Impala, if you saw that. And over off to the left, let me see, I'll point the camera over there a little bit. We got some vacant row houses over there, and right in front of us off to the right, there are some more vacant row houses. You know, this is something that they really need to fix, because there's a lot of these vacant row houses out here that they can redevelop and put people in. So what are we coming up on? 32nd Street? Michael Partlow Way. I don't know who Michael Partlow is. Got a little carry-out spot right there on the corner. Now look at this over here to the left. That structure on the side of that building, that looks rather old. And it kind of looks vacant from down here. That whole second story looks really, really vacant. I wonder how vacant it is or how long it's been vacant. And as you see, row houses on the left and the right. Some are vacant, some are not. Some definitely need some TLC to them. I definitely see this over here.
Turn left onto East 30th Street.
So yeah, we are deep in it. Well, not so much deep in it. This is not too much a bad part of Baltimore, as far as I'm aware of. But we are not too far away. We are 2 minutes away from Unavu. So let's go ahead and enjoy this ride, and yeah, see what goes on over here at Unavu.